Welcome back to the YNAB Budget. Today I'll be budgeting the first paycheck of June using the system YNAB called YNAB Budget, where it helps me assign every dollar to where it needs to go. So, so up the top is how much I got paid, $1,567.44. This does include some overtime as well, you guys. Um, and some stuff as y'all see that I will have like some overspending. Um, I'll just say this about the overspending. I am going to cover that. But I do have money in my account. I have a buffer. When I know that I'm going to get paid and add more money is fine. So my account is never in negative or I'm low on money because I always make sure that I have a buffer. And also certain stuff like I have a pending credit card charge or whatever. I realized that I did not submit my report in time for this paycheck. My job gets uniform allowance. Um, so we get up to $150. I bought some new work shoes because if you know, you sit on your feet all day. Um, New shoes are needed like every 6 months, sometimes even sooner than that, depending on how many miles you walk a day. So I did get that, but I did not submit it in time. I just made sure that I submitted the form today, which is June 14th, because I forgot. And I'm like, darn it, it's not my paycheck because I did not see it. So I will be covering those fees to do that. I don't use this credit card really that much anymore. I do have like excess money on it, but I cover the spending month to month. All right. So let's get into it, you guys. So first I'm going to go to keep me afloat. That's my buffer and the account that's was here, and then I have money in the savings account which I don't have added into YNAB. For weekly expenses as of now, I am just going to put, you know what, let's do this stuff because lately, y'all, I have not been putting 120 in gas like I usually do just because I have not been driving as much. I still have been driving, but like during the week, I've been driving less. It's from work to home and things like that. But going out on the weekend. So that's how much I have now besides the gas that I got this morning already, which was like a little bit. So that will come out, and then I just like to keep it at a certain amount just because if I travel, if I do a lot of driving that week, I don't want to have to worry about pulling money from any other account. Y'all can see I have some overspending here. I fully spent my spending, which was like 25, and then covered it with stuff, but we're not going to do that right now. I'm going to go down to bills. I like to pay all my bills first before anything just because it makes the most sense for me. Right now I'm not putting anything in yearly taxes. This is fully covered. Um, I do need to pay my rent, but I kind of decide when I'm going to do that. Sometimes I do it at the end of the month, the beginning of the month, and sometimes it depends. So my mutual fund, I did not say this on here, but I had something go on with my bank account, so now I have to go on there and reconnect it. This doesn't come out to the 15th, so I'll do this with my next paycheck. Okay. And let's go down to subscriptions because I always have something. I have nothing due. This is due on the 14th. I'm just gonna add $8. And then all this other stuff will be covered the next time. Spotify music I don't have anymore. And I'm actually getting rid of it. I'm gonna hide this because I got rid of these vitamins, you guys. And then I do think I'm looking at my phone at the same time as I'm making this video to make sure like what payments I have coming up because I do have some stuff on Klarna. I really want to get this thing called an Ultra Human Ring, and I really, really, really want it, but I'm trying to hold off on it. Um, so I have no payments that are. I do have a couple payments coming up, so I am getting ready to do that right now. But it's nothing under here. And then for high spending, y'all, I always gotta buy something for my car at this point. But luckily, I have wonderful parents, and my dad is paying for the work that's getting done to my car today. But no matter what, I still need an oil change, and my car has a recall, so I still have to handle that. And I'm going to come back to the overspending last. But like the main things that I always do, so plus 50. And then this is where that overspending is, where it shows the $176. I am going to have to cover some of this because my uniform allowance is only 176.55. I'm at one. I've read the number, yo. It's only 150. So since it's only 150, I am going to have to add. I'm just going to add. Let's just say, because I have to add other stuff for the spending. So I am going to add the 63.47 for my clothes, 46, and then I'm also going to add the 26.55. And then also when I get that 150, I'll add it to this. Mid spending for health, I always add 25. And honestly, that will just cover what I need to pay um, for the glasses that I ordered off of Zillow. But I will say this, I might come back and add $22, but for right now, I'm just going to leave it like that, 35 to this, because I do have a payment for something coming up. Once I'm getting this ring, this is like my gift to myself for getting into grad school and starting the program next month. So I will be getting myself something. I do have a discount code, so I probably do like payment plans on it, just so I can get it before I start working. Um, and I do have money saved up for me to get it, so that's probably what I will do, and just use that money and just reset the other places that I took money from. But if I am thinking about doing payments for it, I always make sure when I do payments, even if I'm doing something in payments, I just repeated myself a million times, y'all. Um, I make sure that I still have the money on my account so that if I just need to pay it off, I can. I don't do payments when I'm waiting for paycheck to paycheck, like, oh, you get paid every 2 weeks. So that's how I do that. Absolutely not. That's not a smart move. Mm-mm. So we'll come back to that. Long-term saving, I too need to add because I am supposed to go out of town soon. So I'm going to add 75 to this for now. I am going to be adding another 50 to this. And moving out has had no fun, y'all. I'm not even worried about moving out no more right now. Like, it's a hold off game because it's just not necessary at this moment. Um, and I haven't decided how much I'm going to transfer to my high yield. But also, that girl got to invest. I'm going to come back to this, but I will be putting some money in there. And then in my buckets of money, month ahead, I have 450. I just transferred 25, so this will go to 475. And I have also put some money towards like my yearly subscriptions. Not much, but something. And then for the credit card is the most important thing. I need to add another 60 to this. I have not even paid this yet. I need to put that money, which I haven't done. Silly girl me. I need to pay that. Even though it's not due yet. I try to do it where that like I'm cutting the interest. I'd like make multiple payments in like a month as well, because May was a magic month for me, so I am like putting extra money. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep this at 60. What I'm gonna do is I don't know if I'm gonna do that right now. But I will be putting more money to that. But I do need to, like, my most expensive ones is down here. So PayPal only did 175. I'm at 75 the latest time, and I usually do 175 or whatever. Victoria's Secret is completely paid off. Alphaline. This is what I use for my laser hair removal, even though I can't do it right now in the summer. So I have to pay that. That is due on the 20th. This one is due on the 20th. So I'm gonna go through and see the other stuff that I need to do. And then I will come back to this. So credit cards, I am going to do, I'm just gonna add 30 here. I'm not gonna add anything to this. So let's go back to the top. Weekly expenses, because now we're gonna cover the overspending. So this overspending that we're not covering, I told y'all that. I want to do, it's another girl I watch. I don't remember her name. Something in Scrubs, but she has it over at the top, like each category. I'm thinking about doing that, but we'll see. For high spending, toiletries, I am going to cover this. This is my reassign, and I am going to cover this from my ready to assign. And then this is just like, it says 2 overspend categories because like interest, I don't really have anywhere to put it. But for this, usually I give myself 120 for gas. But I'm just going to do, let's just do 100. Last pay period I did 80. And it covered me. So I have that, but I did just spend like $10 on gas because I just yeah, that's so lazy to just do that. But I was going to drop off my car, so I needed to have gas. So at least when I'm done, I'll go fill it up all the way, and then I'll probably be down to like $100 something, so maybe more. I usually don't get coffee, but one of the doctors I work with, it was his birthday, so a gift card to his favorite coffee shop because he's amazing to work with, and it's good to celebrate people who celebrate you. I don't know if I want to put anything to eating out, you guys, but somehow I'm always eating out, so let's just do 30. And then yeah, and then during miscellaneous bills, I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing anything, y'all, because I feel like it's so easy to miss stuff. And then this account here, y'all, I'm just gonna put, because that needs to be filled back up just in case purposes. YNAB I funded. Okay, I'm literally just going back through and making sure I did not miss anything, you guys. So my card, I put 50. Toiletries, because I feel like I'm always like behind with this. I'm just gonna add 20. And just because I have like a lot of health things like coming up, I'm just gonna add another 20 to that. My long-term savings, I am going to, I added 75 already to that. I added, sorry, sometimes I look to see how much I added. 50. Moving out, I'm not doing anything. And then save that money. I'm going to do, I'm sorry if y'all hear any noise. My family is coming into the house. Hopefully the only thing you can hear is me, but I know this little microphone be picking up stuff. I'm going to add plus 10. Yearly subscription. I'm still not going to add anything. So in credit card payments, no, I did not mean to do that. Oopsies. Okay. In my credit card payments, because I usually do 350, I'm just going to add another 100 here. And then I am going to, I still have 377 left. Like sometimes I be looking like, what do I be doing with the extra money I have? So I am going to go back up to here into my Zane category. And for going out, because I did go out, I'm just going to add 30 here. Self-care, I'm going to add 25. Okay, so I put 25 into self-care. Personal, I have 80. I'm just gonna make that 100. This is like literally cash envelopes, but as I go, no plan. When I used to do cash stuff in envelopes, I had a plan when I was doing this. And I'm letting my eyebrows wolf because I'm gonna get them microbladed. So I'm just trying to save up that money for it. So a little bit, a little bit. And y'all, instead of where is it at? Where is it at? That girl got to invest. I'm gonna add $10 to this. Did I already? Okay, I already added my 10, and now I have 30. I'm gonna transfer that over. Then save that money, honey. I put 75. I'm actually going to add another 25 because I'm trying to have this money stacked to the side, y'all. And this is like all the interest accrued on a high yield savings account. I just put it in the HYSA and I just let it sit there. And then for ones, I'm just going to add 50 because I'm getting that ring, y'all. Then I think I just added 100. I'm like, should I just put 120 in here just because? Spending, I'll add 25. So they both have something. Drinks, if I get a drink, I'll just use spending money like coffee or something when I'm out. And I usually don't be doing it. So I'm okay. I get paid again, so I'll probably put more money, but for right now I'm gonna leave that like that. Right now I'm gonna leave this as this, and that's that, y'all. Right now, I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I feel like I'm missing stuff that I have to pay for. Um, so I'm just gonna leave this money here. And when I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, I always just put it in my rollover and I will figure it out. I just hope that I'm not missing anything. I just don't want to keep making a super long video for no reason, and I don't know what I'm gonna do um as of now, but I will figure it out because I want to pay certain stuff early, and I do feel like I have like some hidden fees that's coming that I don't know where they at, but I know that I feel like something coming up. um I do know that I have to get an oil change, but the work that I get on my car is covered already for the day. Because the job, my dad helped me pay for it. So the trees, I just keep it there because I clearly have been spending too much money and not having it in there, like I used to. But I wanted to get a little bit more personal with y'all about like spending and stuff. So this is my spending from June so far. This does not include all the bills I have paid or anything of that nature. This is just like the spending that is calculated in YNAB now, not pending charges. So far this month I have spent $1,314.30. As you can see, a big chunk on clothes and shoes. Y'all know $176 of that is from work. And I'll be getting that money back. And then my car and my tires that I pay a payment to each month. So other spending is not calculated. I will be going over that at the end of the month, and I think I am going to start doing monthly reset videos to show y'all how I'm changing my budget month to month. As I did tell y'all before, I am going to grad school, so I will not be working in a month's time. And I will be living off of loans, so and money that I have saved. So and scholarships, and I'll be showing y'all how I'll be budgeting, how I'll be doing that. Let me know if y'all wanted a breakdown of how I figured out how much I needed to take out. And I did it very frugally, no overspending. I went based off the spending that I already have and sticking to those amounts. Not even like me getting overtime or working more, just strictly working off basically of what I actually spend and what I actually need. No excess, anything. And if y'all want to see my spending so far in the last 6 months, which is January to June, is $3,000.93.97. So I have been spending, y'all, um, but it's all good. Money is to be spent, but I do want to save a little bit more. I already know this year I could have saved even more money, but it does show on here based off of like what I have like transferred to my savings account that I have saved on here $500, which is not a lot, but it's still a beginning because I still have money in my savings account, in my checking account, and money buffer wise. So I feel like I'm doing better in that category, but of course, it can always still be even better. All right, guys, catch you in the next one. Bye.